49er offensive line, and that's going to be the call.
Well, see, he came in like that on the last play, and now he's trying to do it again without the ball being snapped.
So the 49ers continuing to hurt themselves here, but they still lead by a point.
Number 62, offense, still second down.
The rookie Walt Downing, the culprit again.
There it is. Downing moving right there. Took Woodcock a while, but he made it.
All right, 2nd and 15. Not much running room in the middle of that line. Woodcock and English combining to stop Bobby Farrell.
Well, Weaver came in from the outside linebacking spot to apply the last piece of pressure.
Got maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd and about 14.
Lions coming in with a 5-back situation. Numoff and O'Neal coming out.
12:36 remaining first half. 49ers lead it 7-6. Loose ball, and Bull dives on his own fumble. Had a problem with the exchange from the center, Quillen. And that brings up 4th down. Mike Connell, number 10, comes in to punt.
He's having quite a year for a rookie, too. Tim, he has the 3rd best punt return average in the NFC. A lot, 47.8% of the time his punts are returned.
Luther Blue is the deep man. Hunter is the short man for the Lions. Connell standing at his 14-yard line. Another good punt. Fair catch signaled at the 20-yard line by Luther Blue. So the Detroit Lions will start from there after a 41-yard punt by Connell. And with 11:57 to go first half, the score remains the 49ers 7, the Lions 6.
There are lots of things to munch on to feed your hungry crew. Burgers, tacos, pizza pie, just to name a few. But I come for good fresh chicken, like I know I should. 11 herbs and spices make it finger-licking good.
It's so nice, nice to feel so good about a meal, so good about Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I am Dick Riley, chairman of Firestone. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has made an initial determination that a safety-related defect exists in our 500 radial tires. To resolve this matter, we are replacing free certain tires purchased after September 1, 1975, and at half price others purchased before that date. A detailed announcement appears today in major newspapers.
On New Year's Day, CBS Sports presents the Cotton Bowl, with the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame taking on the Houston Cougars. You'll say you saw it on CBS Sports.
Cheerleaders for the Detroit Lions today.
Not bad.
First down for Detroit at their own 20-slot formation right. In motion goes Bussey out the left side. Lawrence Gaines straight ahead. Bradley put the hit on him, and Jimmy Webb did a great job stacking up the blocking and forcing Gaines to step to his left, and that's where he was met by Mr. Bradley. Leonard Thompson brings the play in.
Danielson only needs 6 attempts to break the Bobby Lane's record in completions.
Dexter Bussey hoping for a big day rushing to go over 1,000 yards. He came in with 873. Danielson, sideliner to Blue, complete, trying to get away from Christ, can't do it. And Ricky Odom finishes him off. Gain of about 6 on the play. It'll be third down and nearly 3, let's say 2.5.
Danielson might just have another field day out here if the 49ers continue to play that single coverage. He really sets and releases the ball quick.
What an afternoon last week against Minnesota for Detroit's Gary Danielson. 26 of 33, 5 touchdown passes. The Vikings not exactly a softie. Luther Blue in motion behind the ball. Bussey batters his way straight ahead, and the 49ers continue to play the run pretty well, Roman. They have not given up a big gainer in there as yet in this game. Bunn's on the tackle this time.
Well, that was that old ram trap play the 49ers or Lions gained yardage on, but Bunce came on the blitz and stopped that.
So it's 4th and 1, and the Lions will punt. Skladany standing at his 13-yard line. The lone deep man is Schumann, number 84. Mike Schumann, rookie wide receiver from Florida State. 18 rookies on this 49er roster. And remember the people that they've got on injured reserve. Wilbur Jackson, O.J. Simpson, Ken McAfee. A lot of talent. Schumann bobbles it at the 30, and he's hit hard. The ball is loose. It looks like Detroit ball. Looks like Detroit ball.
Ed O'Neill, Tim, or no, 56. 66.
Chandler, and that's his second fumble recovery. There's a Lion player down.
There it is. He just don't handle the football. It's not wet because we get a top on this stadium.
That's right. Yeah, you can't use that as an excuse. Good play by Kane to make sure that he couldn't get back to the ball.
Yeah.
Chandler recovers. The Lions have it.
Who's America's greatest band leader?
America's greatest band leader is Spidell.
Spidell.
America's greatest band leader is Spidell.
Spidell.
Spidell's newest band leader is tapered Twistaflex, the sportiest Twistaflex ever. It'll make your old watch look new, or your new watch look better.
America's greatest band leader is Spidell. Spidell.
Introducing Kmart 672, a powerful new car battery that's completely maintenance-free. Hook the 672 to this electric winch, and it can pull this 44-ton diesel locomotive, the Kmart 672, packed with power to deliver surefire starts. If it can pull this 44-ton locomotive, you'd better believe it can start your car. Check it out at most Kmart automotive departments across the USA, where quality auto parts are Kmart priced.
John Sokolowski is the injured Detroit player. He snaps on the punt situations. Took quite a hit out there and being assisted to the sidelines. So the Lions have recovered. Chandler with a second fumble recovery today on the drop by Schumann of the punt, and it is first down at the 27-yard line.
Well, let's see if Danielson goes for it all on the first play.
In motion comes Blue. Odom picks him up. The give is to Bussey, trying the wide side right, cutting back, and is pulled down by Harris, number 50. And again, it was the action of Jimmy Webb leading to that tackle, number 74, battering his way through and forcing him to cut upfield into the linebacker.
Fine play on Harris's part. Both guards pulling on a sweep. Harris was able to get inside.
Sokolowski getting attention on the Lions bench. Luther Bradley apparently hurt his wrist, but has been able to continue play. They just taped it up, sent him back. DeBerg has not returned for the 49ers after throwing a touchdown pass to Jack Steptoe. In motion is Luther Blue on second down, 2nd and 10. Danielson deep for Bussey. What a catch! Dexter Bussey. Outstanding catch at the 10-yard line of the 49ers. Lewis on the tackle.
Great throw, too, here because Danielson knows he's going to get hit. English, number 75, really popped him good there. And look at this call. This is extension here. This was a fine catch.
Oh, you give your receivers a little special thanks for one of those, don't you, Roman?
Christmas turkey.
All right. Super play, Danielson to Bussey. Rick Kane in the game now, running back for the Lions. Along with Lawrence Gaines, Kane giving Bussey a blow. It is first down at the 10-yard line of the 49ers. Lions threatening. Danielson had time, now forced out of the pocket. Now throws, intercepted by Odom in the end zone. He tried to get it to Freddie Scott, and Danielson very annoyed at himself for releasing that ball. What a ball back with no damage done. First down at their 20. Scott Bull, play action. intended for Harrison, right sideline, incomplete.
Everything was there. Good route. Ball was delivered on time, but just not accurately.
We've had 4 turnovers so far, Roman, and each team has coughed it up twice. Dallas and the Jets. The Cowboys lead it 10-0 in the second period. A field goal by Rafael Septien for Dallas.
They're playing awesome football now, the Cowboys.
Sure are. They seem to be peaking along with the Steelers and New England. Right now, those 3 teams just seem to be pointed to the right place.
Right.
The championship action. Second down. Bobby Farrell running hard, got maybe 3.
Draw.
Newhoff, Woodcock on the tackle.
Tim, that's a draw, and actually 49ers haven't been throwing the ball that much. A draw generally helps when you're putting the ball up in the air and you're getting a pass rush, and they haven't thrown that much to get a rush.
Lions have another injured player. That is Jimmy Allen. He has 4 interceptions on the season, but more than that, he's a real morale booster on this club. He's kind of a cheerleader. In fact, last week he was a game captain, and after their big victory against Minnesota, the game captain gets to give out the game balls, right? He gave one to every player on the team. That gets a little expensive.
Can you imagine if the guy did that every week?
Coach Monty Clark said, that's the last time you're going to be a game captain, Jimmy. But he's a real spark plug on this Lions team. Very popular with all the players. He looks like he's all right.
You know, though, Tim, that's something that you cherish, because when I was playing, there were certain games that you had big, like they had against Minnesota, and everybody would get a game ball and it would be painted. The date would be on it, the score, and I still have some of mine at home. You'll never forget those moments.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure the Lions were delighted to celebrate that one, let everybody have a game ball. Bruce Rhodes in to replace Allen in the secondary. Third down, about 7 for the 49ers. In the I formation. Loose ball bobbled by Scott Bull, and a pile up. Let's see who comes up with this one. The Lions say they have it, and so do the officials. So the 49ers turn it over again. The third time. Woodcock recovered it, number 77 for the Lions, and they have first down at the 49er 20.
Scott Bull never had the ball. It almost looked as though he came out a little bit early, thus creating the void between his hands and the ball coming up from the center. That's the kind of thing that also happens whenever a new quarterback comes into the game, but they should have that worked out by now.
Well, the young 49ers continue to hurt themselves here, and yet they cling to a 1-point lead.
It's time for Hill to catch another pass.
7:18 remaining first half. Tim Ryan and Roman Gabriel at the Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. Slot formation left for the Lions. In motion comes Blue. Pitch out, nearly picked off. That's Bobby Farrell. Excellent defense, and again it was Jimmy Webb. He nearly caught the pitch out with an extended left hand.
He was tackled by the 20-yard line.
Harris, the man to finish him off. Excellent defensive play by the 49ers. Loss of a yard.
49ers are hanging in there tough. Their defense playing good football.
Out goes Gallagher. Extra linebacker comes in. Second and 11. Barry Danielson, the Lions quarterback. All kinds of motion. Flags are down. It's a live play. Danielson out of the end zone, intended for Leonard Thompson.
Boy, Tim, that's the kind of thing that's hard to teach. Danielson, with his voice inflection, drew the 49ers off sides, but the play is still live. To tell your people to keep going, they almost had a cheap touchdown.
That's right, and it is signaled against the 49ers. Sometimes the players will see those yellow flags and they think, well, it's all over, but there's no whistle. It's a live play.
No, Danielson had plenty of time.
Offside, defense, still second down.
So it is 2nd and 6 now as they get 5 back on the offside. The ball is at the 16-yard line of San Francisco.
Now this is not a bad place for a nice draw play. See what we get here.
Gaines is the lead back. Bussey the tailback in the eye.
We're getting an audible of 49ers in a 3-man front.
Deep to the end zone. Incomplete. Out of bounds to Freddie Scott. Scott caught it, but he was out of bounds. 49er cornerback Eddie Lewis is down. It looked like he ran into the wall down there, chasing Scott all the way to the corner. Eddie Lewis, number 22, and he's up on his feet and apparently all right.
Well, here's Steve DeBerg will not return today. So
that's
evidently,
now official. Apparently ligament damage.
Yeah.
What a shame. They
That's
like
bad.
him. They think he's got a chance to be their quarterback. Steve DeBerg, young guy, hasn't received a whole lot of attention. He's just a second-year man from San Jose State, 24 years of age, and I think these two young quarterbacks should not be written off.
No, I agree with you,
49ers.
Tim.
Danielson complete to Luther Blue. Blue pulls his way to the 5-yard line. Pretty tough by that little wide receiver against Ricky Odom, Christ, and Joe Harris. And he got the first down.
Here it is. Danielson looking off to the left, coming back to the right side on a little short out pattern. Actually, that's smart football on the quarterback's part. Go to the rookie whenever you need that third down situation, and they had him in single coverage.
Good effort by Luther Blue, and it's at the 4-yard line, about 4.5. First down, Lions, goal to go. Chance for the go-ahead score with 6:18 remaining in the half. Bill Gay is in to make it a double tight end formation. Leonard Thompson moves over to the left side. Bussey nearly ran into his quarterback, Danielson, but he also runs into the end zone. Dexter Bussey, a 4-yard touchdown run. 20 yards in 4 plays, and the Lions are in front.
Well, they got everybody leading to the left on this play. Left guard pulling there. Elias, number 61, fine job on number 57, Bunce. He opens it up, but this is good running on Bussey's part. Into the end zone.
Dexter Bussey, one of the good ones in the NFC. Danielson will hold for Benny Ricardo. And that's good. So the Lions fans are happy here at the Silver Dome with 6:13 remaining in the first half. Their team has gone in front, 13-7.
Mom says Ford's the wagon master. Dad says maybe it's because Ford wagons have so much room. That's why we're here.
The all-new LTD with more room for the money than any full-size wagon. Fairmont, more room for the money than any mid-size wagon. Pinto, more cargo room for the money than any small American wagon. Club Wagon, Ford's roomiest wagon. Since 1949, Ford sold 1 million more wagons than anyone else.
Ford wagons outsold all others. I'll accept this one.
Ford, the wagon master.
Because of a certain ability I possess, I've been asked to tell you all the useful shopping information you can find in the Bell System Yellow Pages. Names, addresses, phone numbers, maps, directions, credit cards, items for sale, charge accounts, deferred payment plans, brand names, regular valet parking, custom work, machine work, quantity discounts, colors, days and hours of business, insurance, bonding, deliveries, endorsements, cash and carry, 24-hour service, estimates, illustrations, years in business, same day.
When you need to know who, what, where, when, and why, let your fingers do the walking through the Bell System Yellow Pages.
Thank you.
Next Saturday, CBS Sports presents the Sun Bowl, with the Texas Longhorns taking on the Maryland Terrapins. You'll say, you saw it on CBS Sports.
Dexter Bussey's 4-yard touchdown run has the Lions in front 13-7. And Skladany will kick it off for Detroit. Deep man is Hofer for the 49ers in the middle. And it's coming down, taken by Williams. David Williams at his 11-yard line and out quickly over the 30. David Williams to the 32-yard line of San Francisco. Pretty good return. Burns, the man on the tackle, number 29. So the 49ers will start from there, 1st and 10. Tomorrow night on CBS, we've got some special Christmas programs for you. Some Charlie Brown Christmas, always popular, the Peanuts characters. And that'll be followed by another special, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And then MASH, One Day at a Time, and Lou Grant. Another top evening of entertainment tomorrow night here on CBS. First down, 49ers. Schumann is in at wide receiver. This is Bobby Farrell. Farrell is pushed out at the 35, a pickup of 4.
Farrell made that all on his own, trying to go off tackle, but had nowhere to go, so he went outside. Good speed.
James Hunter forced him out, number 28. Hunter is in there at the left corner now, replacing Walt Williams. So the Lions went 20 yards in 4 plays following the Scott Bull fumble. to take the lead 13-7. Harrison comes wide left, number 83. Step toe at the top of your screen, number 87. Bull, play action. Farrell, incomplete. Covered by Neumoff, number 50.
Weaver coming on the blitz from his right side linebacking spot, applied some pressure too. Actually, the Lions are starting to show when they blitz. They're moving everybody up tight, and if the 49ers have an audible for that, Bull should be alert. Could get a big play.
Cleveland Browns lead the Bengals 6-3. Mark Miller scoring for the Browns, and a field goal by Chris Barr for Cincinnati.
Lions have their 5-back situation in again, and they put Dave Washington in also at linebacker.
Third down. Close to 7. Bull forced out of the pocket again and sacked. Number 75, Dave Purifoy. The 52nd sack of the season for the Lions. And you know who has 23 of those? The rookie Al Baker, number 60.
The big guy, look at him, he's happy. That front four comes. They were number 3 in the National Football League going into this game behind Dallas and San Diego.
So it'll be a 4th down with the punter Connell standing at his 10-yard line. Luther Blue, the lone receiver, standing back at his 34. High snap, nearly blocked by Thompson. Good kick by Connell under pressure. Luther Blue can go nowhere. Lewis, number 22, forces him out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A 47-yard punt, outstanding by Connell against that kind of pressure. So the Lions will have it 1st and 10, and we remind you that on the CBS Sports Spectacular next Saturday at 4:30 Eastern Time, you're going to see a touch football game between the teams that participated in that famous game in 1958, the Giants and the Colts. Johnny Unitas, Raymond Berry, Frank Gifford, Pat Summerall, Kyle Rote, many more. You'll see it action in touch football. Also on the same show, World Cup skiing and another edition of the World's Strongest Men. That's next Saturday, 4:30 Eastern Time here on CBS.
You think they'll go into overtime in that touch game?
I don't know. I don't know who won it either. Danielson quickly out to Freddie Scott. Little flare pass out there, trying to get a blocker in front of him. The 49ers played it well. They got only 3. Willie McCray, number 76.
Well, there are 2 times when that
tackle.
There's Baker there. There's 2 situations on that little screen to your receiver that the defense beats you. It's on a blitz when the corner's up tight, or on a zone when the corner's rolling up. And that time the 49ers had a blitz and covered it well, Tim.
Kane into the ball game for Bussey, and that completion by Danielson ties the record you referred to earlier, the club record held by Bobby Lane. Rick Kane running hard straight ahead, picked up about 4 on the play, maybe 5. Harris and Nichols on the tackle. Mark Nichols, reserve linebacker, number 58, getting some action. Bussey comes back in for Rick Kane. Nichols goes out. Bruce Elia comes in at linebacker, number 55 for the 49ers.
49ers using all their linebackers today in various situations. A passing situation now, I guess they're playing at 4. They're going into the 3-man front with the 4 linebackers.
3rd down. Got 4. Danielson has time, and it's complete. Luther Blue out near the 50-yard line, a 1st down. Chuck Christ on the tackle.
Here's Blue coming straight upfield on a curl pattern. As he curls in, Danielson just drops the ball in between the defensive linebackers, coming to the right receiver because the 49ers had rolled up into a strong zone on the other side of the field.
Luther Blue, 2nd-year man from Iowa State, came into the game with 25 receptions. Bussey and Gaines now the running backs. 1st down, Lions at their own 49. Danielson, sideliner, and incomplete, intended for Leonard Thompson. Almost one-handed it. Time winding down here in the 1st half at the Silver Dome. Tim Ryan and Roman Gabriel bringing you this season-ending action for the 49ers and the Detroit Lions.
Tim, the 49ers still gambling on defense. They came that time with both inside linebackers. Evidently, Danielson seeing that and audibling off to the pass.
Extra linebacker in again for the 49ers. Danielson throwing on second down. Up the middle, intended for David Hill. And that is going to be complete or not?
I think he trapped. Or they're calling complete, but we might have a holding penalty.
There were flags down back at the line of scrimmage, but we have not had a signal yet indicating whether the pass was good. It looks like the official standing there with the ball is calling it good, and he was then downed immediately, so he could not get up. At that point, there was a 49er on him, but let's see what the flags are back at the line of scrimmage.
Holding on the Lions.
So the pass will go for not complete or not.
Holding number 76. Offense, still second down.
Carl Baldischweiler called for holding. That makes it 2nd and 20. The ball back at the 39 of Detroit.
Oh, here we go. Cincinnati 10, Cleveland 6 in the second quarter.
Kenny Anderson passing to Don Bass, rookie tight end, 40-yarder for the score. Second down. Another flag down. Danielson complete to David Hill. Chuck Christ has him there. Hill bulls his way to the 50-yard line. And Chuck Christ is saying, hey, you know, I just had a hold of him. Why did he give me that little extra shot? Complaining to the referee about Hill's action.
Here comes the blitz straight up the pipe. Danielson coming out to his tight end. A nice drop off here. Watch Hill. Chris trying to make the tackle.
Number 24, offense, still second down.
It's a little forearm shiver he gave there to Chuck Christ.
You know who used to do that well in my day was Mike Ditka when he played with the Bears.
He could hurt you.
Boy,
a lot of ways, huh?
He had thunder and lightning in both arms.
Kane into the game, and the Lions penalized. It's back now at the 34-yard line. Larry Terry, the guilty party.
Well, the thing that Danielson doesn't want to do is try to make all this yardage up in one play.
49ers are expecting pass. And Danielson backs out of there and is called for delay of game.
49ers faking a blitz. Danielson going to the audible, but time ran out on that clock.
Delay.
49ers had an awful lot of action along there, didn't they? Just as the ball was about to be snapped, they moved about 3 guys deep. Danielson said, wait a minute.
Something's not right.
Going to think that over. Bussey back into the game with a play, presumably.
It's hard to keep up with who's coming in and out of the game with the 49ers.
Deep. Intended for Scott. Odom on the coverage. Incomplete.
I don't know whether I agree with that call or not, because here you're second and what, 20, 25 yards, second 30 yards, and you try to pick it all up in one claw because they know you're going to try to do, you know, you're not going to play up close in a situation like that and give you the bomb.
Odom had him well covered, and plus he had help back there from the free safety. Christ. Kane comes back in as the Lions are alternating their running backs with the plays a little more here in the second quarter.
49ers still running people in and out.
Third and still very long for Detroit. Lions lead at 13-7. 2:58 remaining first half. Danielson, screen pass, incomplete. Intended for Kane. He could not hold on.
You know, actually that time, Tim, that wasn't a bad call, even though there was a long ways to go, because the 49ers brought in their prevent. They had both outside guys doubled, and they had Hill doubled with the safety and a linebacker. So who are you going to go to? You only have the backs left.
Well, they covered it well. Kane couldn't hold on. He was going nowhere had he caught it. So Spladany will have to punt. Steptoe as the deep man at the 30-yard line of the 49ers awaiting the punt. Steptoe at his 31. Steptoe gets to the 45-yard line. And the 49ers will have pretty good field position after the 40-yard punt by Spladany. And they'll start from there. Tony Leonard made the tackle. He's playing with some sore ribs, a former 49er, Tony Leonard, on the special teams for Detroit now, and also one of their kick returners, but not doing that today because of his injured ribs.
And those do hurt.
49ers have had only 2 first downs so far. Let's see what they can generate here. Starting from their 45, Scott Bull, the quarterback. And that's incomplete. Intended for Steptoe.
Bull is hitting the turf almost every time he attempts to pass. That time Woodcock again was in on him.
Newmoff and Hunter were on the coverage for the Lions defensively on the pass receiver. Scott Bull is 0 for 5 since coming in to replace the injured Steve DeBerg.
But he's 5 for 5 as far as hitting the ground after he releases the ball, and that's tough to throw when you're on your backside.
Wide left comes Kenny Harrison. Wide right goes Steptoe. Hofer and Farrell, the running backs. 13-7, Detroit leads it. Bull, sideliner, incomplete. Again, pressure on him.
Bubba Baker.
Big Bubba.
Boy, he is a big dude, isn't he?
He sure is. He's an exciting player. 6'6", 260 from Colorado State. Picked in the 2nd round by the Lions, and he'll be in the Pro Bowl as a rookie. The only other rookie selected was the man you might expect from Houston.
Campbell.
Earl Campbell.
The scouting report, I guess, on Baker was that he might not be aggressive enough. Boy, whoever put that scouting report out, they better fire him.
And he's really fit in well with the veterans on this team. They all get along together well, support each other. Dave Washington has come in at linebacker, replacing Ed O'Neill.
5-back situation.
3rd down. Hofer got some running room, going hard out near the 50. Takes a pretty good hit. Picked up about 5. Dave Washington, the man to pop him, number 52.
Well, here's the play. Not a bad call if it's 3rd and 5, but 3rd and 10. Difficult to pick up 10 yards in a situation like this. Washington going to make the initial hit there, along with Williams, number 21.
Washington, another former 49er. There are several of those here. Of course, Monty Clark coached there in 1976. Timeout on the field with 2 minutes remaining here on the first half, and the Detroit Lions leading the 49ers 13-7.
It's 1934, and for miles around there's just desert. Joe Jamara over there, he dreams of farming this dust, and all he needs is water. Oh, there's plenty of water around here, except it's more than 1,000 feet straight down. Bringing it up's going to cost plenty. More than Joe's got for sure. So where's he going to get the money to drill for water over 1,000 feet down? Where? From the money folks keep in their full-service bank. You see, America's bankers back Joe and thousands of other farmers, too. So today, you know that desert as the San Joaquin Valley. It looks like this for hundreds of miles. And the food from here, well, it reaches every table in America. So the next time you're shopping and you see a butte like this, remember, you had a part in it with the money you put in your full-service bank. America's bankers, helping you change things for the better.
Steve DeBerg is getting himself a ride from the field, and we sure hate to see any of these players get hurt at any time, but it's a particularly crippling blow to the 49ers, struggling to win their final game, and DeBerg starting well here. Touchdown pass to Jack Steptoe, coming off a fine effort last week against Tampa Bay, but he is gone for the day. We'll have to look forward to next season. 4th down, meanwhile, Hunter and Blue, twin receivers now for the Lions, standing at their 10-yard line. Connell punting for the 49ers, hits it from his 39.
He gets that ball up high, don't he, Tim?
He does. Luther Blue with a fair catch. It'll be 1st down for the Lions, a 28-yard punt. Lions have it at their 22-yard line. 1:52 remaining here in the first half.
Well, do you think the Lions will go into their 2-minute drill or 1:52 drill and try to score a touchdown before halftime, or set on the lead?
Well, I think you made the point earlier that this is an important game to them. If they finish 3rd in the NFC Central, that means they get a little easier schedule next year, if there is such a thing in the NFL these days. Only 2 division winners would be required instead of 4 if they finish 4th. So I think they'll probably play it safe, but they throw on 1st down.
Well, that's a good safe pass, though. Coming out of the backfield to hit your back.
Lawrence Gaines.
Not too many things can happen in a situation like that.
He got about 8. It'll be 2nd and 2, the ball at the 30-yard line, and they've got the hurry up on, so we've been guessing wrong here. There goes Bussey. Good blocking for Bussey. Cutting back, has the first down out to the 38-yard line. Jimmy Webb on the tackle, number 74.
Elias and Bowden pulling to the left, both guards trying to get out in front. Good call.
38. Timeout called by the Lions. 1:23 on the clock, as you can see. And so it looks like they would like to get one more here and perhaps just get the 49ers in a hole that they have to go to the locker room and think about.
Yeah,
and they like their defense. Detroit likes their defense. They've got a lot of confidence in those guys stopping anybody.
They've played well the last part of this season, and they're doing the same thing. What they held Minnesota to 22 yards rushing last week, and I don't think the 49ers have too many yards on the ground here nearing the first half.
Lions fans would love to see Dexter Bussey go over 1,000 yards, but he needs a big day. Maybe we can check on how Bussey's doing here. And at the moment, he's got 48 yards on 15 carries. He has rushed for the most yardage by a Lion, with the exception of Steve Owens, who went for 1,035 in 1971. That pass is complete to Freddie Scott.
Well, I'm surprised the way the 49ers are defensing the Lions, especially now. Single coverage, they give them the out, which lets you stop the clock. You get a reception, move the ball, and you get to stop the clock. Force them inside. At least if they complete it, the clock's going to run.
Eddie Lewis was the man on the tackle. It is a first down for the Lions. Rick Kane comes into the game. Hardman goes out for the 49ers.
They got Reese in there again.
First down, Lions. They are now in San Francisco territory. That's complete to Luther Blue. Ricky Odom pulls him down, but Blue has another first down for the Lions, and they're prepared to go without a huddle.
That time, Hill just came out in the flat and pulled Christ out of there, left a void in there for Blue, who's running a pattern on Odom.
First down at the 34. Rick Kane. He has a first down as Bunn stopped him, but not before he got to the 16-yard line.
Tell you what, Tim, this is one of the best 2-minute drills I've seen all year long.
Timeout called again, and that gives Danielson the opportunity to talk with Monty Clark.
That time, Danielson hitting both receivers deep, then comes back to his back, Kane, over the middle, because the linebackers trying to help out with the defensive backs, create a void in there. And, boy, they've done a job with 49 seconds still left on the clock. Clark's probably telling him now, wait a while before you score so that we won't have to kick off.
Well, that'd be sound thinking. See what they come up with here. They have moved the ball effectively here in this final 2 minutes.
Well, here's Atlanta 7, St. Louis nothing. Ray Strong on a 1-yard run.
Big game.
Well, here's the Cincinnati 10, Cleveland 6, which is the same. No, Cincinnati 17 now, Cleveland 6. A 6-yard pass by Anderson to Archie Griffin.
Danielson at the moment 166 yards passing, 13 of 23. Bussey and Gaines are the running backs. First down at the 16-yard line of San Francisco. Atlanta in front of St. Louis. If they win, they're a wild card team in the NFC.
977.
Danielson under pressure, and that is incomplete. A flag is down. It was intended for Leonard Thompson, and interference is being called against Eddie Lewis.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Danielson was lucky to get the ball off. Bunch coming in untouched because they had safety blitz coming, nobody there to pick up. Danielson, a heck of a job delivering the ball, and a fine effort over here on the left side.
So Lewis picks up the pass interference call, and Detroit will have first down at the 1-yard line of San Francisco. That's the 7th penalty to the 49ers, 61 yards. So they've really been hurting their own cause here in the first half, and yet we've still got a close ball game. Bill Gay has come in to make it a double tight end. The Lions would like to open the margin, and they've got the opportunity now. 44 seconds remaining, first half. Thompson jumps to the left side. Dexter Bussey, touchdown.
Same play they scored on earlier. Elias pulling to the left side. Bussey following all that action. Big hole. Here it is. There's Elias coming out. Fine block in there. There's nobody else to really get.
Standing
Bussey
up,
scores.
Dexter Bussey, his second touchdown of the day. One from 4 yards out, this one from a yard away, and they were not conservative at all, were they, Roman? They
No,
just
they-
marched up that field.
They knew something, I think.
I
Something
guess.
we didn't.
They put an impressive drive together, and now with Benny Ricardo's point after, the Detroit Lions have gone in front of San Francisco 20-7. 41 seconds remaining.
We've done this when I used to play and finally became a 2-minute quarterback at one time in my career. You come off the field and the coach says, you didn't run enough time off the clock. Like we were saying, you have to run it down so we don't have to kick. They're never satisfied.
Not happy that you got in the end zone, huh?
Right.
Tom Skladany prepares to kick it off. And now the 49ers, with Steve DeBerg gone from the game, they have an uphill battle. They trail 20-7 against this very active, aggressive Lions defense. Held Minnesota to only 22 yards rushing last week. 52 sacks to their credit, so they make your passing game difficult as well.
Especially when they know you have to throw. And the 49ers are starting to put themselves in that position at 20-7.
San Francisco could use a big run back here from the deep man Hofer if it goes to him. It's coming to Williams. David Williams from his 9. And Williams gets out to the 24-yard line. Bumped out of bounds by Mike Burns, number 29. 78 yards in 6 plays. Impressive drive by the Lions. Roman Gabriel commenting how well they executed a variety of passing plays to move it downfield. At halftime, we'll be going to the NFL Today from our New York studios. Brent Musburger, Jane Kennedy, Irv Cross, scores and highlights from around the league, and some key games today with Atlanta and Philadelphia, Green Bay and Minnesota all still being involved in trying to make that playoff picture. So you'll get caught up. All of the action in the NFL. Solomon and Harris are the wide receivers. Bull. Just incomplete to Hofer, as Bull did a pretty good job stepping up away from the initial rush.
Purifoy, number 75, had him by the leg. He almost made a fantastic play. Here's Dexter down there talking about the 2 touchdowns he scored in his first half.
Steve Knutson into the ball game, replacing Ernie Hughes at guard on the left side for the 49ers on second down. Hughes, Quillen, Downing, 3 rookies. Offensive interior line, a little delay here for the moment. They're pointing to the clock, are they? Not sure.
You know, Tim, as we were talking earlier today, with that young talent the 49ers have, and most of them playing and getting the experience, they're probably maybe a year, possibly 2 years away from putting together a winning team.
I think that's very possible. Certainly, it's a well-documented success of Joe Thomas elsewhere in building young teams. Remember, the Colts were 2-12 one season, and then were 10-4 the next. And these things are possible. I'd like to have a Burt Jones to help you with that, I think. All right, straight ahead is Bobby Farrell, picking up about 6 on the play before Doug English, number 78, put the stop on him. And they're going to give him 5. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 for the 49ers. And Bull.
They better call timeout if you want to get the play.
Scott Bull just walked back as though he was going to take a delay of game penalty. The flags came down. Didn't signal. I did not see him signal for timeout, Roman.
I didn't either, Tim. Maybe he was going into a shotgun that we don't know about. Here's a score: Baltimore 7, Buffalo nothing. Don McCauley on a 1-yard run.
Well, the officials conferring as to how they're going to call this one. Should be a delay of game against San Francisco.
False start, number 62, offense.
False start. Well, I think you can't blame Downing on that one. He saw his quarterback disappear back toward his goal line, and he just pulled away. Boykin in at running back now for the 49ers. 3rd down and 11. Paul Hofer. Hofer running hard as first down yardage. Time is ticking away, and the Lions trying to call a timeout. And meanwhile, a few fisticuffs over there near the far sideline. Officials there trying to separate some of the more hot-blooded of the players out here. Can't see who was in the altercation, but they've been separated. And there you see Freddie O'Connor talking to the officials about it. Time has expired here in the first half. And nothing further results from that little altercation. And so at halftime here at the Silver Dome, the score: the Detroit Lions 20, the San Francisco 49ers 7.